Hey guys, DashingSceptile here, and I am the coach of your Seattle Sigilyphs. Today, we have joined the CMM, the Chewy, Muffin, Mania's Mudkip division, and I'm going to break down the team that we drafted. But before all else, make sure to leave a like, comment below, and subscribe for more Pokemon Draft League content. So, the Terra rules are the usual Wi-Fi rules: 1 stab and 2 any Terra on the Terra captains. But there were tons of exciting Terra captains like Hydrapple, Iron Crown, and Hoopa Unbound. In the beginning of the draft, there were tons of us that wanted to use Hoopa Unbound with Terra. So basically, whoever got an early enough pick spot would take it. One of my friends, Crep, who played in the UPA, used Hoopa Unbound very well with Terra. So I was one of those people that wanted Hoopa Unbound, and we actually managed to snag Scourge, our Hoopa Unbound, which can terrestrialize into the Dark, Fairy, and Poison types. Terra Dark allows us to spam Hyperspace Fury and 2 KO opposing Fairy types. Terra Fairy is very nice to break the Dark types with Terra Blast, and Terra Poison helps versus opposing Fairy types that want to switch into Hoopa as I KO them with Gunk Shot or Terra Blast Poison. This Pokemon can oftenly be ran as a mixed attacker, and it does not need to invest all of its EVs into its attacks. It can run some in the attacks and run a lot in the Fizz stuff, which it doesn't have much of, base 60. So yeah, Hoopa Unbound is really good. Its 80 speed is a bit lackluster, but there are ways we can fix that. Assault Vest Hoopa is also a very good set because it can abuse its base 130 SPDF and can invest its EVs into FizzDef. So I am very excited to use Scourge, the Hoopa Unbound, this season of the CMM. At this point of the draft, there are many snipes happening. So our round 2 pick is Garchomp. Garchomp gives us a very good physical endgame cleaner with Sword Stance plus Scale Shot. It also gives us a good Choice Scarf cleaner endgame or a Wall Breaker with Choice Band. It also gets access to both Stealth Rocks and Spikes, and it can punish physical attackers with U-Turn due to Rough Skin plus Rocky Helmet, tripping them every time they hit us with a physical attack that makes contact. Garchomp can also be ran special with access to Draco Meteor, Earth Power, and Flamethrower. Garchomp can basically do whatever you want it to do. It is so versatile, and this mon has a very strong attack stat in 130 and a good speed tier in 102. So Garchomp is very good for us to pair with Hoopa Unbound. Our third Pokemon is Gakuga the Greninja. Greninja is very good. It is our fastest Pokemon with base 122 speed. It has a very good speed tier, and the double dark is not that big of a problem because we have Protean and Hoopa can just Terra. So Greninja, it's a good special cleaner or endgame win con with Battle Bond and Protean. Protean can make it a good breaker with like Specs or Life Orb, and Battle Bond can make it a very good endgame cleaner because once it gets +1 special attack, +1 attack, and +1 speed, it can do a lot of things. It can honestly just end the game. So Greninja is really good. It has so much coverage. It has Surf, it has Dark Pulse, it has Ice Beam, it has Gunk Shot even, and it got Sludge Wave this generation. Greninja can also be ran as a Focus Sash, Spikes, and Toxic Spike set, which is also very good. Greninja can just be ran like with Choice Spec sets, Choice Scarf sets potentially, and just Life Orb Battle Bond sets. Greninja is a very good Pokemon, and I'm excited to use it once again. And here is where all the snipes happened. I wanted Scizor so badly, but it got sniped. It would have given us a good Defogger, and it would have given us a slow U-turn Pokemon, and I have not used Scizor this gen, so I was so sad when Scizor got sniped. So we picked up Jirachi. Jirachi, it does similar to what Scizor does. It actually has recovery in Wish. It clicks Iron Head, it has Thunder Wave, it has U-Turn. So like, it's not the worst. Just the only problem is now we have double Psychic, which is never a good thing, but it's fine. Jirachi can run like good utility sets like Encore. It can run Calm Mind, Iron Defense. I believe it gets Iron Defense. Yes, it does get Iron Defense. It can run dual screen sets. It now has access to Psychic Noise, which is very good. It has access to Stealth Rocks, which is very important. And it has access to, like I said before, Thunder Wave for Serene Grace and Iron Head Flinching. So yeah, Jirachi is a pretty good Steel type. It has Aura Sphere and Fire Punch to hit opposing Steel types that want to switch into Jirachi. And it can possibly win games with stored power sets with possibly Weakest Policy or just set up with Calm Mind Wish. Our next Pokemon is another Snipe. I originally wanted Annihilate because we have such good hazards in Garchomp, Greninja, and Jirachi. Grabbing Annihilate to prevent removal would have been amazing for our team. But instead, we got probably one of the best spin blockers in the game, Mochi Mochi, the Petulant. Mochi Mochi is very good. It has Recover. It has 160 Fizz Def. So this thing is like a Fizz Def monster. It has Shadow Ball, Malignant Chain, Parting Shot. It has Nasty Plot potentially. But like, yeah, you guys know what this mon does. It has Toxic. Like, if you guys saw any videos from WPF, you guys know what this mon does. It just sits there, tanks any physical hits, and never dies. And it prevents all the Rapid Spins imaginable. So yeah, if Great Tusk can't 2-kill his mon with no attack investment, then yeah, this mon is just broken. But yeah, that's Petulant. It's honestly really good for our team. It gives us a good pivot. It gives us a slow pivot that can, because they bring in Petulant brings in Dark types, we can bring in Terra Fairy Hoopa and just kill things with them. Just very great for our team. And yeah, that's basically Petulant. Now we were getting sniped of every fairy type imaginable, so we had to deal with this fairy type because it unironically fit our team well in Cupid, the Enamorus-Therian. So this thing's okay. It's still good. It can run a lot of bulk with its 74 HP, 110 Fizz Def, and 100 Speed Def. It can run a lot of Resist Berries, heavy duty boots for the rocks. It has moves like Earth Power and Mystical Fire for steals. Moonblast is strong with that 135 special attack. It has access to its signature move, Springtide Storm, I guess. It also has access to Tailwind, which could be useful for it. It has Agility, Calm Mind, Iron Defense, so you could be Agility, Iron Defense, Wings Policy stuff, and win with that. It has Alluring Voice, so that could be a good tool for it. It has access to Taunt and like Sludge Bomb for opposing fairies. But yeah, this thing is just here to tank, hopefully be our ground resist, because we kind of lose to ground types, and I think it is a good resist because I did calcs. Apparently this thing can live a Excadrill Iron Head from full, so if I just run Boot on an Earthquake, I can tank a Iron Head, go for Earth Power, and KO the opposing Excadrill in that scenario. But like, yeah, ground types are very scary for our team right now. So yeah, that's why we have Enam T. Overcoat could be useful, but I don't really see it being useful. But yeah, that's Enamorus-Therian. I hope it does well this season. I know we had it originally once in IBL and I never brought it, so hopefully we can bring it this season. So, remember how I said we needed speed control with Hoopa? Well, we got Vikavolt. Gigavolt, our Vikavolt. Basically, this is our second Terra Captain. with Terra Electric, Water, and Steel. So Electric is good because Electric plus Levitate, we basically just remove our bug typing and we gain 0 weaknesses. We have 0 weaknesses with Levitate plus Terra Electric. Terra Water is a good defensive typing in some matchups. Terra Water can break some grounds that we can't really break originally. And Terra Steel is good because Terra Steel Flash Cannon can honestly be a very good option, and like ground types, like Levitate plus Terra Steel is very good. Unfortunately, the Vikavolt lost Roost, but Sticky Webs are really good with Vikavolt because Sticky Webs are a problem for opposing teams. So if we get Sticky Webs plus Hoopa Unbound, we can just win most of the games. But yeah, Vikavolt is very strong with 145 special attack. It gives us another special breaker. With Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, Flash Cannon, it also gets access to Energy Ball for opposing grounds. And yeah, that's basically Vikavolt. It's just here to do whatever it does. It's just here to do get webs and Volt Switch out, basically. Possibly Baton Pass as well. Because if I face a ground type that I want to pivot out versus, I just go for Baton Pass and pivot out. But yeah, that's Vikavolt's role on this team. So, our next Pokemon. I saw this one was available, and I sniped one of my friends. So, I'm sorry, Will, but I got Ogerpon-Cornerstone. Ogerpon-Cornerstone is very good. This mon is insane, because basically, the reason why I really like it on this team is A, it gives us a speed tier between Greninja and Garchomp at base 110. It gives us another good physical breaker with Sword Dance. But its main role on this team is a lead because it has Sturdy. We can just get up 2 layers. If we outspeed the opponent, we can get up 2 layers of spikes, or go for like Spiky Shield or Knockoff, or just go for Rock type Ivy Cudgel and nuke everything in sight. So yeah, this is Precious, our Ogerpon. This mon is honestly one of my favorites on this team, and like if we have a Cornerstone to break the entire team, we U-turn. If they bring in a Steel type, we go Garchomp or our next Pokemon. But we basically like if they bring in Steel types, which resist both stabs. This is mainly just to get up spikes. We also get Low Kick and Superpower for opposing Steels. But yeah, those are the types I want to switch into Ogerpon. And also Ogerpon also helps us deal with opposing flying types, because we kind of struggle versus those. So Ivy Cudgel bonk those, which is very good for us. And then our next Pokemon, honestly one of the ones I'm so excited to use, it's our boy Chuck. That's right, we got Chuck the Conkeldurr. So what does Chuck do? Well, Chuck has an amazing move called Defog, and Defog can remove any hazards on our side. So we got Defog Conkeldurr, which is amazing. Our boy Chuck also has 3 amazing abilities: Guts, Sheer Force, and Iron Fist. Guts is really good with Flame Orb. We get an attack boost. Sheer Force, if moves have a secondary effect like Rock Slide and Ice Punch, they do more damage instead of the effect. And Iron Fist boosts all of our punching moves like Drain Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. Chuck is here, and Mach Punch. This mon gets Mach Punch, as I said, for priority options, and this mon is just so hype. Go tries to prevent my Defog, nice try. Knock off and you're gone. Earthquake and you're gone. Like, this mon is a goat. I'm so happy we get to use Chuck the Conkeldurr. And yeah, this is honestly one of the mons I'm so excited to use, because I haven't used Conk in, I don't think, ever in Draft League. So I'm really excited to use Conkeldurr. And then our last Pokemon, we got Franklin the Wartortle. Franklin's alright. He gives us a Rabbit Spin. He gives us a Rabbit Spinner. He gives us a slow flip turn Pokemon with Eviolite, so that can be a good momentum bringer. But like I said before, Ogerpon plus Conkeldurr is very good because Ogerpon clicks U-turn into Conk, and Conk forces damage from the opponent. So that's amazing. But like Wartortle is basically here just to go for Rabbit Spin, get off Rabbit Spins, click Haze, click. I believe still have Scald. You do not Scald. So I guess some water move, like I think Surf. But yeah, this one's really good. Yeah. Wartortle is interesting, but it's just here if I really need like some more momentum. But yeah, that's our team for the CMM. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm going to enjoy this team, and our week 1 opponent is Crep and the Twilight Slashers. So I'll see you guys next Saturday for that battle. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, my Sceptile squad, and to everyone else that's watching, thank you.